Y nosotros los recibimos, ¿con qué los recibimos, niños?
Con el pan.
Con el pan. ¿Y dónde está el pan? ¿Dónde ponemos el pan?
En la ofrenda.
En la ofrenda de Día de Muertos, exactamente.
迎接亡灵节的校园里，老师正向小朋友解说灵桌上传统的食物及摆饰。
I like hot, but you don't like it. I was thinking maybe the rain could be contaminated, polluted rain.
另一间教室正上着历史课，学生的亡灵装扮很是应景。
You're going to Mexico City, correct?
这是野村贤老师来到这所学校任职遇到的第一个亡灵节。原本在美墨边境任教的他，大震后为了协助灾民的志工任务，决定搬来墨西哥城。采访时，他才刚来3个月，对学校也还在熟悉中。
非常漂亮的学校。好啦，做更多事情在墨西哥，所以为了这个，我来到墨西哥城住这边，是一个非常长的路，但是就是为了一个目标，我真的相信墨西哥有办法，不说改变，但是进步或改变现在的情况。
台日混血的野村贤是彼得森国际学校的历史老师，也是慈济志工。他在美国求学时就参加了慈青，6年前才受证。刚出社会时的人生规划是到世界各国教书，一圆环游世界的梦想。最后在墨西哥落脚。他曾对自己发愿，30岁前一定要在某个国家成为慈济的善种子。2017年9月，墨西哥一场大震，让他下定决心要在这里帮助需要的人。他更时常在课堂上分享志工的见闻及感动，希望影响学校较高社经地位家庭的孩子，成为未来改变的力量。
这些学生以后将来就是墨西哥的政治家，或者是大富翁、董事长、医生、律师。这些学生他们会有很多机会、很多权利。那他们应该要知道，一般墨西哥人90%的墨西哥人生活是怎么样呢？对，我们有很大责任教育这些以后墨西哥的领导者。
Es que está diciendo que haga estos ejercicios varias veces al día y eso va a ayudar a que esta parte ya no se endurezca y que ya esté como más floja y se levante.
野村老师的身教带来感动，学校从校长到师生，在他的号召下，都来到慈济义诊帮忙担任翻译志工。
Yeah, I think it's a very special opportunity for our students, and I was keen to see how the organisation worked. I mean, Ken has told me lots of things about how people operate, doctors coming and help people, and I wanted to see. And I also believe I wouldn't ask my students or my teachers to do things I'm not prepared to do myself. So it was a nice opportunity for me as well to come along and show how much I support the program too.
这是我的学生，叫 Paco. He will be a translator.
So you know English, right?
Yes, I know.
Luego de sacar una muela no puedo estar tanto tiempo en el sol.
In English, I write it.
It's okay. Read it all. Ask her to move the knee.
Okay, ¿puede mover la rodilla, por favor, así? Al momento de moverla, ¿se todo, no? No, she don't feel no. So she came here because of the earthquake that we had. So it feels good to in one part help to let people to about their health troubles. So it feels good.
这个学生今天有来，就是他的福，还有这个机会，这个因缘，这个缘分。接触到慈济，以后他就会找到更多菩萨会来。墨西哥是一个非常大的福田，墨西哥非常多社会问题， 需要智慧，需要爱，需要关心人家这个精神。慢慢，我们就是为了改变现在的情况。
总是马不停蹄的野村贤，会想尽办法抽出时间运动。激烈的搏击、格斗练习是他抒压及锻炼体力的方式。
4年多了，但是途中有受伤，所以说1年没有练。我从小就是好动儿吧，就是很喜欢这种运动，激烈的运动。我自己觉得这些格斗这种东西也是修行的一种路，就是自己锻炼自己的身体，然后说在摔跤或者是在地板上面，在巴西柔术什么动作都是需要专心，没有用就会输给人家。所以说这是一种对我来说自己的专心力的训练，然后也是抒压。
志工、老师、格斗运动者，野村贤在不同的角色中穿梭，努力找到自我。而墨西哥爱的福田还有很大一片，等待着他继续奋力耕耘下去。
I wanted to be in the street, so I was very curious to see real life, for example, is outside of the office. And so I started walking with a camera, and I started to see more and more, and I like to take photos of people, sorry.
Estoy tomando fotos.
Permission, sometimes I don't, just in the street.
罗德哥平日的生活总和街头分不开。走路是他观察世界的方式，相机是他留下瞬间的伙伴，相簿则是承载记忆的宝盒。
Real life of people.
2017年9月，那场惊天动地的墨西哥大震之后，罗德哥一样带着他的相机走上街头，拍下残垣断壁，也拍出人们的仓皇失措及悲痛无助。
They don't have a house anymore. They don't have clothes. They need to sell their car, or they don't have the money anymore. You know, because the retirement money is like the paycheck's not very much. So now they lost their lifestyles. Some of them became like poor now. Some of them maybe they had the chance to go with a parent, like a relative, like the brother or uncle, aunt, the daughter, you know, the son.
看着这些照片，罗德哥决定用自己的方式告别震后伤痛。他将照片烧成了灰烬，只因不舍。
I was thinking, what will happen if I was one of those people and someone take a photo of me, or my house, or me, and show it someplace, you know? And maybe I felt embarrassed, or maybe I will remind the sadness and I will cry again. I was thinking, I will just try to preserve those memories, because the memory is like it's also ash, you know, like it flows with the wind.
在路上，他遇见了来自台湾的慈济勘灾团志工。这些来自陌生国度的和善脸庞，让他从此跟着学习迈向志工之路。
Volunteers I met here, very patient, very tolerant. Sometimes I see, for example, Papa Steven or Martin as like, not like my dad, but as like a grandpa or something like that. So they're very patient, like guiding us to have a respect, or for example, trying to be friendly, try to smile, or try to be careful. Like with Suchi, I'm able to go and visit them and try to really like go into their lives to understand them and make them also understand. Like, I'm honest in my feelings and what the intentions of really helping them. I felt it was my duty to help them. Some
那个时候，罗德哥几乎是暂时放下了工作，全心投入勘灾，帮忙访视灾民以及造册。慈济在震后第一次发放，他加入了志工行列，认真地担任翻译，跟灾民解说流程，也说明慈济来自何方。此后，每一场的发放义诊都能看见他的身影。从勘灾发放到义诊，1年多以来，他看到了和以往认知很不一样的慈善。
I've been a volunteer before with kids with cancer, like a long time ago, and but with Suchi is different because it's not only helping them to solve the moment, you know, it's just like not just bringing them food or I mean it's good because I need it, but not only for a day, you know, like we try to find a way to help them for the future so they can improve their lifestyle.
曾经，罗德哥是工程师，地震发生前刚转职当艺术工作者，借由拍照、拼贴展现个人风格及想法。
Because it's just me and the paper, and I'm just thinking like, oh, how can I'm going to arrange this? So you know, you can express also when you are sad, when you are happy, when you are stressed.
震后，罗德哥深刻感受到生命无常。除了大部分时间当志工之外，他也想多陪伴家人。而因为加入了慈济，也让他改变许多。
To be, or you can be rich without being wealthy.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén. Yahvé está en medio de ti, se gozará sobre ti con alegría.
So Master says like from all the people, for all the poor people, she's the richest one. So yeah, now I understand. I really don't need like a luxurious car. I don't even have a car, so maybe I'm happy walking. You know, I'm happy walking all the time. I don't need to, you know, like go to an expensive place and.
大震让罗德哥认识了慈济，也改变了自己的生命历程。如今，他继续以奉献助人的脚步，实现不一样的人生。